Hey guys, it's Shed Honey Babes, and I have a real quick recipe I'm going to show you. It's called Chili Lime Deer Jerky, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so to start, you are going to need a small mixing bowl, some measuring spoons, a little spoon, quarter of a cup, a whisk, and all of these ingredients, as well as your liquid measuring cup. We are going to start with the brown sugar. You need 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Got 1, 2, and 3. Next, we're going to do the salt. We need 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Okay, 1.5. There we go. There's your dry ingredients. And the next we're going to do is our liquid. Okay, next we're going to do our liquid. Need a quarter cup of lime juice. Just pour that right in. And we need a quarter cup of chili garlic sauce. This stuff smells so good. So yummy. Okay, there's a quarter cup. Dump that right in. And next we're going to do 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Whoa. Get a few extra splashes in there too. And 3. And then same for the Worcestershire, 3 tablespoons. One, 2, and 3. And our final liquid ingredient is, oh, it's still a tablespoon, liquid smoke. There we go. Okay, and then you need the zest of a lime. I was just going to real quick show you guys. I'm sure you probably already know this. Have a little grater. Just go like that. Gives you the peel. And you just need a quarter teaspoon of that, which I have already pre-measured. Boom, just like that. Okay, then you just whisk it all together. Nice and mixed up. And then you're going to marinate your 3 pounds of deer meat. Okay, so now we're just putting a little bit of this in the meat. Shake it around. Whoops. Put some more of the meat in. And just dump it all in there. Dump the rest of this in. And then my hands are clean, so you know. Just mix it around on your meat. Make sure it's evenly covered. Okay. And then this is gonna go into the fridge and sit for the next 6 to 24 hours. And we'll see you back after it's set. Hey guys, it's Shed Hunting Babes, and I'm going to make some teriyaki deer jerky. This is the other half of my deer meat from my chili lime video. So let's get started. Okay, we're starting with 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Then 1.5 teaspoons, there we go, of salt. I got this on discount. 1/2 and 1 teaspoon. Okay, then we need 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Make sure it's powder and not salt, or it will make your it'll make your meat real salty. Okay, there is 1 tablespoon of the onion powder. And then you want 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. Actually, sorry, I read that wrong. It's 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I'm gonna use a little less because I kind of feel like that's a little heavy on the garlic. So, you know, you do you. You decide. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And then we're gonna move on to our liquid ingredients. Okay, now we're gonna start with the liquids. We got 1/2 cup of water, 1 cup of OJ, just regular OJ without the pulp. Okay. 3 teaspoons. Let's see, where's my teaspoon? 3 teaspoons of soy sauce. There's 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to do the same with your liquid smoke. You're going to do 3 teaspoons. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then you are going to measure out 1 1/3 cup of teriyaki. This is the teriyaki marinade. Oh, well, this could take like forever. Hold on. Boom. Okay. 1 1/3. It's like the whole bottle. Jeez. Excuse me. Okay, 1 1/3 cup of teriyaki marinade. And then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of honey. This honey is kind of tricky. I've heard that you can like spray Pam in it. Sometimes makes it come out easier, but hey, we're gonna just try our luck without it. bottle does like not even want to squeeze. Okay. Well, no one said that I was like Rachel Ray or anybody. But this will all turn out in the end, I'm sure. A little extra honey never killed nobody. And this recipe covers 3 pounds of deer meat. Okay. Now just whisk it together. You'll notice my Pepsi is still here. There is a very specific reason to that. Okay. All nice and mixed. You get your nice lean deer meat and pour this all over the top of it. Okay, then the final step is to measure out 3/4 of a cup of Pepsi. Awesome, there's gonna be extra. I'll finish it. And then dump that all over the top. And then we're gonna seal this up. Just like that. And it's gonna go in the fridge for 8 to 16 hours. Yummy. Okay guys, we have marinated our meat for 16 hours. Now we're getting ready for the oven part. And what you wanna do, I just have these long wooden skewers that you can get at the grocery store. You wanna feed your meat onto it. And just like this, it's usually easier if you have someone to help you with this, because it is kind of messy. But anyways, so string them on like that, okay? And then bring them over to this rack that your friend is helping you hold. And feed them down between. See, just like that. See how these are all like hanging? That's how you want it to be. You're gonna go through and do all of your meat until you've filled up this whole rack. And then you're gonna put it in the oven on 170. And I'll come back and show you how I slide it in and prepared the oven. And then it will just sit. It can kind of vary for probably about 4 hours. You wanna watch it, see if it's to your liking as far as how far dried out it is. It can take up to 8 hours. So we'll be right back. All right, we are on to the cooking phase of our jerky. You want to set your oven on bake at 170. Okay, bake 170. Okay guys, we just took out our jerky. I actually went through because some of our pieces were a little bit fatter than the others. These have been in there for 8 hours. The fatter ones still kind of seem to have some moisture to them, so I'm letting them sit. I actually raised the temperature up to 200 degrees, and I'm gonna let them sit for about another hour and check them. That's kind of just how this works, is you just need to keep an eye on them and watch them. The idea is obviously for your meat to be dried up. We have had a little sample of this, and this is seriously the best jerky I've ever had, hands down. So here's our first batch of chili lime deer jerky, and we will be pulling out the rest, and then we'll move on to our teriyaki jerky. Here's a little video of the meat that we're letting sit in there for just a little bit longer. But you can see how I have it set up. I've got the bottom rack on the very bottom covered in foil, and then I've got the top rack on the very top notch for it to hang. And then when you're closing it, you just put like a little wooden spoon or something in here. See how it gives it a little bit of air? That's how you do that.